Hi guys, this is DesktopTechPros. In this video I'll be doing Windows 7 hints, tips and hidden secrets. So I'll be showing you tips and stuff that you might not have heard of and you might have, depending how familiar you are with Windows 7. But if you are not familiar with it, I recommend watching this, as there are some useful things that you might want to look at. So I'm going to start off with all the icons down here. So some of them I've pinned to the taskbar and some of them I haven't. You can do it. So if I right click on an open one and click, it's already pinned, but I right click on Notepad and click pin to taskbar, so I open it back up and I'll close it. It's still there and I can just open it again from there. And you can put any application, web page or anything like that. So if I open up the internet and then I drag that down I'll do it again, to the taskbar, and it's there. I've got a link there. So anytime I can just open it back up like that. So you can put any icon there. Another feature of Windows 7 is the drag and resize. So if I've got on a line 2 of the windows, I just drag one there and one there. They're evenly aligned and they both fill half the space. It's much easier than, dragging it to the corner, resizing it like that. And also if you want to quickly make it full screen without having to do that, there's another way of just dragging it at the top in there. There you go. Another thing you can do is show the desktop. If I just hold my mouse over there and it shows the desktop and it has an outline of all the windows, but if I click it, they all go. So I'll get all the windows back up. And if I've got loads of windows open, I just want to have one and all the rest minimized without having to go minimize that one, etc. Well, I just get one of them and go like shake it and they all get minimized. That's a really good way. So I'll get all of them back open. Another thing is this. As you can see, it looks quite good. If you hold down the start button and click tab, it comes up with this menu, so you can flip it around like that. So I'll go back there. And another way of doing it the standard way in like all the previous versions of Windows is that Alt and Tab, but the start and tab is a really nice feature. Another one is if you're a parent or you've got other users on the computer that you don't want on the computer at certain times, or you don't want to see certain stuff, well, go to control panel, click on user accounts and family settings, then go on parental controls, yes, and now click on the user you want to inflict the parental controls on. So I'll click on that one. It may take a bit of time. So it comes up, and I'm going to click on. Now the three main things of parental controls here are time limit, game rating and program limits. So I'll click on the time limits, and as you can see, so if I select that hour there, that means that that hour of Monday they can't go on, so all the blue ones are blocked, so that means they can't go on any time. So if you say only want them for 2 hours a day, such as like from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, then go there and just certain times a day. That means of every day of the week they can only go on from 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock. I'll just cancel that one. But yeah, click OK to keep it on. Then game ratings. You can specify if they can play games. If no, they can't play any games at all. But if yes, you can set the ratings. So as you can see here, if my child's like 12 and I don't want to see anything above, I can go down to that, and they can't play anything above 12. So just keep it there. But yeah, so once you've done that, and then you can block games with these content in them, such as drugs, bad language, discrimination. So I'll block out drugs, and I'll block out bad language, and I'll click OK. It does take quite a lot of time to do this. I'll switch the theme back to normal after it's finished. So because I'm recording, it's taking a lot of processing power, but normally it should just um, do it quite quickly. So I'll go back into it. It's going slow now for some reason. Yeah, you get the picture of how to use the family settings and parental controls. I won't go into any more depth. You can guess it from there. So I kind of showed you all of it. I'm just fighting with it to end this at the moment. There we go. Let's change the theme back. Right, so next feature I want to show you is the DVD maker. So type in DVD maker or something like that, and it should come up with Windows DVD maker. Click on that, and you can select shows page again or not, and then click choose photos and videos. Now click add items. So I'll just go into here, and I'll just select that. You can change the title, so I'll do and choose. You can do options as well, such as the aspect ratio, video format, playback settings, etc. Burn speed, and then click next. Now this is a really clever thing that Windows 7 have done, or Microsoft have done. They've allowed you to create a menu, so you can I'll just select a menu like that. You can change the menu text, the fonts, or change the colour of the font. Put that to yellow. Right, it's already on yellow, but I'll put it to white. Change the button, so change play to start. The notes button will not appear unless you've added notes, so if I just tap on that, basically notes have appeared, but I'm not going to use that, so I'm not even going to bother having a notes button. Yeah, so and click change text. Customize the menu by putting background audio, background video, stuff like that. And once you've finished doing it, you can click preview, and this will be what your DVD looks like when it loads up the menu. And you can just go through it. So I'll click OK on that one. I'll get back. And once you've done it, click burn, and it will encode it, which does take a long time, a very long time. And then it will burn it. But if you're burning several disks, it won't encode it again. It will just keep on burning unless you exit the program. So now I'm going to show you a few tips on the calculator. So yeah, you've loaded up the calculator here. A few tips: you can change it to scientific view, programmer view, statistics, and also you can go on worksheets and go on other stuff like unit conversion, data conversion, and you can do money stuff on here, finance, digit grouping, history. So there's a lot of options they've done in here to work with calculator. And then they have a system restore. So if you type in restore, click on system restore. So every time you install a program or do a backup, it kind of does a restore. I haven't installed a program in a long time, so it's only restored it on the updates and automatic restore point. So once I've selected one, if your computer's behaving slow or something like that, if it's due to a program or you think it's due to, click on the restore point before the program was done, as it says the date, and then go through the instructions, and it should literally take the computer back to that date, so it's like you haven't installed those programs before. And it's not just like uninstalling a program, it is literally taking back all the changes. So now I'm going to show you the Action Center, this little flag here, as I've already got a message saying setup backup. You can see what's going on with the computer, what you need to do to keep it running fast. I need to set up backup, but I haven't had time, so I'm not going to. Yeah, there's stuff about it. You can also do power saving if you've got a laptop to save power on your laptop. If I go into System and Security in the control panel, go into Power Options. Now, if you've got a laptop, I would choose Power Saver, but you can also change it yourself. So you can turn off the display after a certain amount of time, put the computer to sleep after a certain amount of time, or if you are confident that your battery or thing is really good, then just click Never. Then click Save Changes. But I'm going to be yeah, I've also got 30 minutes to turn off the display and put the computer to sleep Never. So that's my setup as mine's desktop. So just do additional stuff like high performance. So I'll just click that. Keep it that. So yeah, the next feature I'm going to show you, you have to have a Windows 7 Professional or above to have this feature. The feature I'm going to show you is XP mode. You will download it from the Microsoft website. It doesn't come included, but it is free for people with Professional and above. So you download a program called Virtual PC, Windows Virtual PC, and as you can see, I've got XP mode. So I'll load it up on the web. XP mode. So yeah, this is the website to get it. So yeah, another thing, you can't have a legal version of Windows 7 unless it does pass a genuine test, as it does a genuine test. So I just tell them that mine's a starter, and as you can see, it's not eligible. So we'll keep on going up until we get to professional, and they say, but mine's professional 64-bit, and the language is English, and I'll just go there. And as you can see, the validation is required. So I click continue, and it does a genuine test. And after that, just follow all the steps and install it. And so I'll just exit out of this now, and then I'll just start it up, and it says starting the virtual machine. So what it does is it's like starting up Windows 7 and XP on the same machine, but Windows XP is running inside of Windows 7. So it's like having two computers. So as you can see, this is Windows XP loading up here, but I also have Windows 7 down here. So yeah, if you've got some programs that you need to use that are only compatible with XP, then you can install them on here. Or if you need to do like stuff that you don't really want to affect your main computer really, or the main operating system you use, and then you can do it on here. And you can specify the amount of maximum RAM it can use, such as this one can use a maximum of 500, yeah, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and you get Control Alt Delete up here. If you click Control Alt Delete on the keyboard, it comes up with the Windows 7 version. So click Action, USB, Drivers, Tools, etc. So you get the full operating system. It's only a 500 megabyte download as well, so that's really good. So I've powered that one down. The next one I'm going to show you is the desktop slideshow. So if you've got a load of pictures that you want as your wallpaper and you want it to go through them, well, you can. So I'll click change desktop background. So I've got a load of let's go on these ones. So I'll just click on. I'll click Control. So I just get those 6, and I'll change the picture every 10 seconds, and I'll shuffle them, and then I'll save changes. So just wait 10 seconds. Should be changing soon. But yeah, I won't wait too long, so I'll just get on with it. So yeah, that's how to do a slideshow. So I'll get my old one back. Don't know where it's gone now. But yeah, I'll just select some random one and save changes. So next one I'm going to show you is the desktop gadget. So if I right click and click gadgets, then I can just got a load of stuff. So if I want a clock, I just drag it on, and there you go, I've got a clock. And if you hover over the clock, there's a little tool button. Not all of them have it, as some of them are locked and don't have features, but if I click options, I can change the style of the clock. So yeah, I've got a load of them. So I have that one, and then you can give the clock a name. So DTP clock, and you can change it to the time zone or the current computer time. You can also show the second hand. So okay, so the name comes there. You can also get a CPU meter, calendar. You can also download them, get more gadgets online, and there's a load of them that you can download. You should see a load of them here. And the last one I'm going to show you is how to run programs as admin. So if you've got a program that's complaining that you have to be an admin to run the program, even if you are, well, a way to solve this is to right click on a program. So I'll just go on Internet Explorer, right click, run as administrator. Now this stops it. Now this allows the program to do anything it wants. So there are no restrictions to what it can do. So there's nothing like network restrictions and stuff on certain programs. Well, they won't have it if you run it as administrator, etc. So yeah, that is it. Thank you very much. Desktop Tech Pros.